Seeker. In the heart of Africa, there are villages where children vanish without a trace, leaving only whispers behind. Some say an invisible guardian watches over them, protecting but always demanding a price. Look closer, Seeker. Old huts stand silent, and strange symbols are carved deep into the trees. Tonight, I will show you a truth they never wanted you to know. Are you ready to see what hides in the mist? Seeker, I am the Ghost King. You follow me because you crave the stories no one else dares to tell. But tonight, even I walk with caution. In these lands, the mist is thick, and every shadow has a secret. In the heart of Liberia, villagers glance over their shoulders as dusk falls. Laughter fades, replaced by the hush of old fears. The air is heavy with reverence for what cannot be seen. Elders gather in secret, whispering of guardians no one dares to see. Some say these spirits protect the living at a price. Their eyes dart to the trees where strange symbols are carved deep into the bark. I met a man named Kofi who swears he saw the guardian. He told me, it moved like smoke, there, then gone. My heart pounded so loud I thought the spirits would hear. His hands trembled as he spoke, clutching a charm for protection. I have seen villages blessed and cursed by the same invisible hand. Protection, yes, but always with a cost that stains the soul. Rituals are performed in the dead of night, offerings left at the edge of the forest. Stay with me, Seeker. Tonight, you will face a truth that could change you forever. The guardian is real to those who believe, and fear is the oldest story of all. Seeker. As dusk falls, laughter fades and fear creeps in. In these villages, every shadow hides a secret, and every parent counts their children twice before night. I met a father, Samuel, who clung to hope as his wife lit candles by their child's empty bed. The village gathered in silence, their faces lit by trembling flames, each flame a prayer, each silence a scream. The spirits must be fed or we all suffer, whispered an elder, voice shaking. Offerings were placed at the shrine, food, feathers, a child's toy, desperate gifts for unseen guardians. Imagine, Seeker, the terror of every parent, knowing that love cannot shield their child from fate. The pain is timeless, the fear universal, echoing in every mother's cry and every father's silent prayer. In the heart of Liberia, the invisible guardian is both savior and curse. Plague, drought, invaders held at bay, but always a shadow lurking. The rituals continue, fueled by hope and haunted by loss. But the truth, Seeker, is never simple. What would you sacrifice to keep your loved ones safe? The answer haunts every heart, and the real story is just beginning. But Seeker, every village has its secrets. Here, peace is fragile, a shadow cast by ancient fears. At night, families gather in whispers, eyes darting to the door, as if expecting something or someone to arrive. The guardian's price. Every 7 years a child is chosen. Some say it's fate, others call it a curse. The chosen vanish before dawn, leaving only silence and a family forever changed. But not all are lost. I met a woman named Sata, who escaped the guardian's fate as a child. She remembers hiding beneath sacred drawings, her heart pounding as the elders searched. Her mother's prayers, the trembling of her own hands, these memories haunt her still. They said the guardian would protect us, Sata whispered, but it was fear that ruled our nights. Imagine, Seeker, waiting for a knock that could shatter your world. Just as we fear black cats or broken mirrors, they feared the guardian's call. Some tried to run, but most stayed, trapped by hope, by dread, by the weight of tradition. Children played beneath sacred trees, watched by elders who counted the days, each heartbeat heavy with what might come. This ritual, Seeker, is older than memory. Born when drought and plague threatened to erase the village, the guardian's blessing was survival, but the cost was written in sorrow. passed down through generations. If you're still with me, Seeker, you crave the truth. The next story will haunt you, because some shadows never fade, and some questions have no answer. The night Sata vanished, thunder rolled over the village. Her mother, Mariama, remembers the storm, the wind howling, the candle flickering, the empty bed cold to the touch. On the wall a strange symbol appeared, drawn in ash. The village awoke to silence, and a single feather lay where Sata once slept. I called her name, again and again, Mariama told a reporter, her voice breaking on live radio. But only the wind answered. The whole village heard my cries, but no one dared to open their door. That night, a local news report flashed across the region. Another child missing. Is the guardian to blame? The elders gathered beneath the ancient tree, faces grim in the torchlight. The guardian protects us, they whispered, but the spirits must eat. Some villagers believed, bowing their heads in fear. Others clenched their fists, rage and grief burning in their eyes as the storm raged on. Sata's brother clutched her doll, refusing to let go. The family mourned, their grief echoing through the hut. Yet as dawn broke, the fields shimmered with new life, and rain fell gentle on the earth. The villagers whispered the guardian had taken his price. But was it worth the cost, Seeker? Have you ever wondered what you would give to protect those you love? To this day, Mariama's eyes are haunted by loss. Some say the guardian's blessing saved the village. Others say the wound never healed. In every shadow, Seeker, there is a story of hope and heartbreak, the supernatural and the human forever entwined. Seeker, let me tell you of a village that chose hope over fear. When a mother named Amina refused to let her child be taken, she stood before the elders and spoke the truth, her voice trembling but unbroken. Others joined her one by one until the silence was shattered by courage. The village gathered at sunrise, families embracing, children clinging to their parents. For the first time, the old ritual was broken, not by force, but by the strength of many hearts united. Across Africa and beyond, real change begins when ordinary people question old shadows. Seeker, you have the power to challenge what is wrong and imagine something better. Every tradition can be rewritten by those brave enough to stand together and dream of a new dawn. Seeker, sometimes the shadows we fear most are the ones that hold the greatest truths. As the mist parts, the Ghost King fades, but the story lingers, waiting for you to see what others refuse to face. In every village, in every heart, courage is the light that breaks the darkness. The Guardian's grip was broken not by force, but by those who dared to hope. Look around you, Seeker. What shadows linger in your own world, waiting for someone brave enough to speak the truth? If this story moved you, let it spark a question in your own life. Share what you've learned, challenge the old shadows, and become a guardian of truth in your community. Subscribe, Seeker, and join me as we uncover more forgotten stories, because the dawn always comes for those who seek it.